talk about our machine learning application about speech recognition. In the beginning, let's review our topic. Can anyone here can understand or remember what's the automatic speech recognition about? Or can you describe the mechanism of automatic speech recognition? You may have a try. Can you describe what's about the speech recognition?
Yeah, like the OK Google or Hi Siri.
I think you can describe more specifically.
Yeah, the machine can recognize your voice and respond to some questions from you.
Okay, it's just one function about the answering and the questioning. But speech recognition is more broad discipline. It's a machine can recognize human speech, anyone's human speech, and our purpose to achieve high accuracy as high as possible. Okay, can everyone here to understand, can remember the two important factors that greatly affect the performance of speech recognition? Maybe I will show here. The two most important factors, the best performance can be achieved in a very clean condition. There are other two important factors affecting the overall performance of the whole speech recognition system. Can you remember? Anyone can remember the two important? What's are the two important factors? Maybe give you a hint. What's about? It's not in clean condition. What's the condition? In such a condition, you can do any other further improvement, other developing skill, use any other development skills. The performance, the speech recognition can be very poor. So what's the condition? You may drive your car while listening to some music. So the most important factors are the noise interference, and another factor is about speaker differences, because different speakers have different speaking patterns. So our speech recognition system adjust to or adapt to different people. So the first important, how to deal with the noise interference. Firstly, let's listen to a song clip. Here, it's a correct speech. Let's to play. Maybe become louder. I'll play again. Everyone can understand the human speech in very noisy conditions. So human cannot understand neither the machine. So the first important step is to how to denoise, how to do speech enhancement before recognizing speech. So we will show our enhanced speech. Okay, I'll play again. Basically, you can understand it's a human speech. Maybe also there is some speech distortions. So using such speech, our speech recognition can understand the speech and recognize the total sentence. This is about speech enhancement. In a very noisy speech in conditions, you may attend a cultural party. The first important thing for a machine to recognize your speech is do the speech enhancement. Let's imagine an extreme conditions. You are driving a car, listen to a music, And you want to the machine to recognize your thinning voice. Your thinning voice is a very difficult task because you are thinning. Please listen to a song like this. In such a song, the machine can't distinguish my thinning voice because there is a complement involved. So here, the speech enhancement is how to remove the background music, or in other words, the accompaniment. So here we do the speech enhancement. Listen to such a music. You find something different?
Yeah, the background sound is moved.
Yes. In such a condition, my speech machine can recognize my singing voice because there's no accompaniment involved. So that's why we do the speech enhancement. That's a very important topic in speech recognition and very necessary for enhance the overall speech recognition performance. Everything clear here? Any other questions? Okay.
So did you use the filter to extract the useful information?
Just one way to do the speech enhancement. But currently, you can see the picture here. Human speech is like a low-rank matrix in mathematics. It has the frequencies of human speech is only restricted to a certain low-range frequencies. But you see the noise is very sparse, which means it can distribute very widely. So every frequency being, you can see some energy from the noise. So we can use some differences between human speech patterns and the noise. You can remove the noise from the speech or music. This is the mechanism of our work, how to work. Any questions? Maybe we can go on. Okay. Another important topic we'll talk about speech recognition is different speaker differences. You know, Gandalf may have his unique speech patterns. You can listen to this. Okay, and Gandalf has a speech patterns, and Frodo has such a speech pattern. Okay, and Ghibli has speech like this. So different people have different speech patterns. It's very difficult task for machine to adapt to different people. So here we use a technology called deep learning. Deep learning is very hot topic in artificial intelligence. One advantage of deep learning is to adapt to different people and different conditions very efficiently. So we do not use any other adaptation or just speech adjustment, speech enhancement. Just use, if the data is quite large, just using such a deep learning technology, you can do a very good job for speech recognition. Next week, next lecture, we'll talk about the mechanism of deep learning and go deeper about our machine learning concepts. Any questions about this lecture? Okay.
So yeah, you talk about the speech patterns here. So
Okay.
what do you mean by the speech patterns?
Speech pattern means different people have different speech accents, different speech characteristics. Because you're from China, you have a Chinese accent. This girl from Korea, it has a Korean accent. So different speech pattern means you are non-native speakers, maybe, and you have different accents and different speaking ways.
So yeah, even native speakers have
Yes,
different I think different people should have different speech patterns.
Yes.
and,
So here the task here is how to using a very large big data, big data to adapt to our model, to adapt adjust our model to adapt to every people, even though everyone has a defined speaking patterns. This is a very challenging task in speech recognition field. Any questions? If not, we'll end this lecture. Okay, thank you for your attention.